Vanakkam. Vanakkam. And Chen Show Mao. Patali Kachiku Wote Podungao. Nandere. Brothers and sisters, it's good to be home. People ask me why I'm standing for election. Besides that, I explain that I'm heeding the call of the leaders of our nation, both the PM and the DPM, who said, I would encourage any Singaporean who is committed to come forward, step forward to work together for the good of Singapore and Singaporeans as a whole. So here we are. We have come forward. We stand here. No, I stand here. We sit here. We are serious people. And we want to help you ask the serious questions that will make our democratic system of government work better. We cannot have a parliament house and not have the kind of people in it that will make it work. Serious questions must be asked. Like how many millions of dollars to pay a government minister a year is enough? Like how many hundreds of thousands of foreign workers to bring in every year is enough? The average monthly household income from work per household member was just $354 last year. $354 a month for the bottom 10% of our employed households, compared to $340 3 years ago, without adjusting for inflation. $354 last year versus 340 in 2008. What about the next group? Household members in employed households between the bottom 10% and the bottom 20%, $675 per month last year, compared to $630 3 years ago, without adjusting for inflation. Their income has clearly failed to grow at the same pace as our GDP growth. The GDP grew faster than the income that we just talked about. And you know, it's not just for the bottom 10%, bottom 20%. You can say the same about our median household income. That's the income of half of our households over the last 5-10 years. So where did all our GDP growth go? It went to corporate profits and wage income for top earners. So in this environment, is it not fair for the Workers' Party to ask that prices of new HDB flats be pegged to the income of eligible households? Is it not fair for the Workers' Party to ask for the workfare income supplement to be benchmarked against increases in cost of living? Is it not fair for the Workers' Party to ask for an unemployment insurance scheme for our unemployed workers? You know, I don't know if you're familiar with the story of the Wizard of Oz. When I was a schoolboy, we read that. Sometimes I feel that when we vote, we should bear in mind the lessons that Dorothy and her friends learned on their way to the Emerald City. You know, first, there's a scarecrow, and he wanted a new brain. When we vote, we should use our head. We should think about what is good for us, what is good for our children. Second, there's a Tin Woodsman who wanted a heart. So when you vote, also think about the Singaporeans who are worse off than you, having a harder time trying to make a living, a good living in Singapore. Third, there's a cowardly lion who wanted some courage. So after you know what's right to do, have the courage to do what's right, even if it means some changes from what you're used to. Singapore, don't be a cowardly lion. So, in a week, when you vote, brothers and sisters, you take heart, you have courage, and above all, use your head. Vote Workers' Party. Let's move towards a first world parliament. Thank you.